make no jokes no more. And I was like, fuck, man. What? And then boss dude was funny. Like, dude got along with everyone. Doesn't matter. He could go up to any gang member and be like, say something funny and they would love him, bro.
I forgot what it looks like, to be honest. That's how long it's been. Forgot.
Word, bro. Like I cared. Like, I'm a people's person, bro. Like, I cares about people. Like, I care about loved ones. I care about family. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, bro. If you need my help, bro, ask me. Like, that's why I'm like, that's why, like, people, like, you know, some people don't want to be fucked with when they upset. But, you know, I'm going to be that guy to push you and be like, yo, bro, if you upset, talk to me because I don't want you doing nothing dumb. You know what I mean?
You do that to me?
Like, when me and my mom, we get into it. Like, you can just know, because I'm her son, you know, I'm her only, bro. I'm like an only child. So, you know, when we get into it, of course I'm going to think about, yo, she cares about me because I'm her only. She don't want to lose her only, you know what I mean? Because what else she going to do? So when we argue, I'm like, Mom, come on, bro. Tell me what's, like, come on, Mom. Tell me what's really going on. Tell me what you're going through. Is it money? Is it bills? Is it stress? Like, is it work? Like, come on. Like, talk to me. I'm your son. I love you. You know what I mean? Like, I can't lose you. You my only too. Like, where am I going to go if you're not here? I'm not financially able to, you know, go out and get my own place as much as I'm trying and I'm working hard for it. Because, you know, right now, sometimes you got to get on that basis where you rely on others for help. It's all good. It is what it is. Like, I'm 18. I don't got my license yet. Sophomores got their license. They drive to school. Like, it don't bother me. Because one day I'll eventually get mine and people going to be asking me for rides. Like, some people, like, I'll go, like, somebody will tell me to pull up to, like, a shopping center that's up the road from my house, and they'll be like, yo, Charles, did you walk? I'm like, no, bro, this time I rode my bike, you know what I mean? I found a bike and I rode it. And I'll be like, sometimes you do be like bumming, you like, yo, can I get this ride? Yo, can you whip me this place and this place? Or yo, like, I'm a person that if I don't got the money to pay you, because I know how some people are, if I don't have the money to pay you, I'll get you back. Or I'll look out when I can. But my brother, since I met him, he ain't never asked me for a single penny unless he needed it. And it's not like he don't got money. He got money. I'll buy him a beer. I'll buy him a case. Like, he's like, bro, you want to go get the case or you want to spot me some gas money so dad don't trip? I'm like, bro, it's fine. I got you. It's Friday. Because, you know, since I hit him on weekends, let me turn this volume down. Since it's weekends and I get paid every Friday, so if I hit him up, I'm like, yo, Christian, I got the money, this and that. It don't matter. We can do whatever. He doesn't worry about money. If I was broke, he'd still pull up. That's how I know he a bro. He family. If I couldn't buy me a beer, he'd buy me a beer. Like, if I couldn't get this, he'd get it for me, you know? And you know, some people got people like that and some people don't, and that's what hurts me. Like, I got a girlfriend that parents treat her like shit because she dating a black guy. Like, what color got... Yeah, like, I'm black. Like, what color... Like, what color got to do... Like, what color got to do with this, bro? We bleed the same color. We bleed red, you know what I mean? We gonna bleed the same color. Like, at the end of the day, it don't matter, yo. Like, I don't go out of my way to disrespect anyone. When y'all was like, when y'all was clowning on the chat, like, I didn't pay it no attention. Like, I was just being real. Like, I'm not really worried. No, y'all good, because that's what people do, you know. Nah, bro, I had to go get me another beer though, but you know, I'm straight now, like, yeah, and that's how life is. Life's supposed to be, if it's not serious, it's supposed to be life. It's supposed to be fun and games, you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in nobody coming on this earth to be taken away and not having any good memories, you know? Exactly. That's why I go out of my way to make anybody laugh. Like, I'm just a comedy person. Like people at work, they swear I should do comedy. I'm like, I'm not trying to do comedy because it's just my personality, you know? You know, Kevin Hart is funny, but behind closed doors, he got problems just like you, me, and you do. He don't got jokes for. He probably got worse problems than me and you going through right now. Like, I remember when Kevin Hart was like, like people started realizing who Kevin Hart was. Because I remember for the longest, people didn't think Kevin Hart was funny. I remember in 2005, I thought Kevin Hart was the funniest person I knew. Because, you know, he wouldn't really do big time roles. He would do, like, you know, side roles and stuff like that. You ever seen that movie Death at a Funeral? I guarantee you, looking back at it, I remember like it was yesterday because Kevin Hart was in like the little trailer or whatever. I went to that movie to see Kevin Hart. He was only in it for 5 minutes.
I saw him in Rush Hour.
Or in the 8 Mile movie. Exactly. You know, dude was here and then he was gone. But now he got big time roles. He's funny as hell. He's selling out arenas, you know. Like he been through divorce. He done got his kids taken from him. Like he's still funny. He's still putting on smiles in front of a camera. But you never know what's going on behind closed doors. Because, you know, I have my bad days. And I go to school all happy and jokey. But, you know, when I get on the bus and go home, I'm terrible. Some days I don't want to go back to school. Some days people push me to a brink where I don't want to go to work. But I go anyway because I got to. If I don't, I can't make money and I can't provide for my loved ones. Yeah, everybody know who Suge Knight is.
Who?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, man. Same here. I'm bro. If we got you, me, and everybody from every school, I swear to God, we would sit down and we would have the same story. Just different people, same story. So I'm trying to figure out what's the problem, like, with people like you and me that's able to talk and able to share knowledge and extract knowledge into other people. Why can't everyone, you know, get along? You know what I mean? If we all facing the same struggle ship, if we all need that one person to bond with, why are we always fighting? You know what I mean? Like,
this stuff gives me the shakes.
Exactly, like, to stop them, like if there's two people in the ocean drowning, I'm pretty sure that one person gonna hold on to the other person to stop him from drowning. Alright, but what if that person start to sink? Then that means you gonna drown.
Screw you.
Like, it's deep, bro.
This crap ought to be free by now.
Like, like, you won't believe me, but I have conversations like this on a regular day basis. Not when I'm drunk, not when I'm fucked up, cause I can talk like this when I'm fucked up, or I can talk like this when I'm sober. I'm sober now. I can talk like this when I'm drunk, and I can talk like this when I'm fucked up. It's just perspective, rather you taking in what I'm saying, cause like, I stopped the person, me and Wyatt, we stopped the person from killing themselves inside the bathroom. Like, there was a girl crying in the bathroom, like Baja crying, and she had a blade in her hand. She was ready to slit her wrist. We went in there, you know what we did? He went and said, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, Wyatt, chill. She seemed like she messed up. You know, we should talk to her. And he was like, nah, man, I don't really, man. You know, she doing this and that. She must be about it. You know, calling her bluff and this and that. So what we do, she might actually do it. So what I do, I was like, bro, we should talk to her. So she starts talking. And by the time we talked to her for about 30 minutes, like 10 minutes, the bell about to ring. So the last 10 minutes, it was just us straight making jokes, making her laugh and cry at the same time, us holding her, this and that, and we stopped her from killing herself. You wanna know who that was? I want to say Adelina, but it's not Adelina. She's like in the Paola, I think her name is.
What do I know the name?
Not my girlfriend. It's not my girlfriend. It was like, it wasn't.
She looked mixed, like Mexican kind of.
Yeah, a little short Mexican girl. She was ready to go. She was ready. She had already texted her family saying her goodbyes. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Trying to kill herself.
Family. Her family were gonna get deported and this and that, and she didn't want to deal with it, so she was gonna kill herself and be buried here. I don't want to play. But yo, you gotta like, I try to tell people like, live life every day how you see fit. Like, no matter if you gotta go to work, you make work.
Try to make it fun.
Try to make it for you. You know what I mean? You may not like what you do, but you know, find something in that work that makes it for you. Like, I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than you. I'm not trying to do none of that. Like, bro, like, I done been through stuff. Like, bro, if you would not believe me if you wouldn't believe me if I told you I was homeless at 15 and 16 years old. I got thrown out on my ass twice, all within a 3-month span. I was on the streets. I had to beg, bum, and beg friends for food. You know what I mean? Like, it was hard, but I dealt with it. I left my clothes in my locker, and I would go to a friend's house to take a shower, and I'd be on my way, and I'd go to school, and I'd change out of my pajamas into my school gear. Like, bro, it was rough, my freshman in my years, in my dark days. But you know, I grew up. I came back home. I made peace with my mom. I made peace with my dad before he passed. God bless his soul. Like, yeah. Like, word, like, it's crazy how life works. Like, how a loved one can be taken from you, like, out of the blue, and it like, it's crazy because you don't want to think it that way, but it semi sort of benefits you. Like my dad leaving me, I would have never met the other side of my family, because you know why? They all stubborn, they all prideful, but prideful in a stubborn way. Like, I'm prideful, but I'm not prideful in a stubborn way. If somebody need my help, I'ma help them. But like, my side of the family, they greedy. Like, my dad's side of the family, they greedy. Like, they want everything my dad left behind, even though it's going to me. And they trying to mush me over to let me get with this property and this property. It don't matter about that. Like, the week of my dad's passing, I wasn't... Go ahead. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm like, bro, week of my dad's passing, first day, I ain't even got to his house yet. As soon as I get out the car, yo, what do you want? Are you taking this? Are you taking that? I'm like, damn, my dad just passed away. My dad just passed away. Can I at least get him in the ground first peacefully? Because, you know, they were going to cremate him. They're going to burn him up and not even have a funeral. They're going to burn him up, say a couple of words, and then bury his ash, like, throw his ashes into the... Exactly. I'm like, no, we not having that. We having a funeral. Had a funeral, massive turnout. The whole town of St. George, South Carolina showed up. We had people outside crying, weeping for my dad. Because my dad, he may have had his sins. He may have sold drugs. He may have sold crack. He may have did this and that. But people cared about him, you know. Like, he would be like he would speak just like me, except he would sell drugs. But you know, he cared about his people. He's a people person. So when I buried him, I made a vow saying, yo, Pa, I would live for you, yo, because he didn't do everything. You know, he bust his grind, got checked every once a month, because, you know, he was on disability. I would go up there and I would help him. I remember, I tell everyone this story that I always have deep conversations with, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry that I'm talking so much, but I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I remember the last time me and my dad ever spoke. I was on the bus stop ready to go to school. I was with my boy Timon. And we had just came from up there last weekend. We had drove cars around, and he was mad because, you know, we went mudding without him. So, and he went to a wedding, so we parked the cars like nothing happened. We tried to stein off the cars. You know, we did a little work. You know, it was all cool. He still cared. So he talked about, yo, do you want to come up this weekend? I was like, in my brain, in my heart, I really want to say yes. But my boy Timon needed me this week because he had to go to church on Saturday. So I didn't want him coming back and forth, you know, picking me up from Somerville and taking me to St. George and then coming back the next day. And I was like, Dad, I love you. I can't. Timon need me. I don't want you coming back and forth because, you know, your heart problems and this and that. He was like, son, I understand. I love you. You're looking out for your boy. And I love you. And, you know, I always love you. You know, if you ever need anything, call me and talk to me. I don't care what it is. I'll get it. I was like, yeah, Paul. All right. He was like, one more thing. And I was like, what? He said, these nuts. I even went on, like, at the funeral, I even said it. I was like, I remember the last words my dad said to me. I said the whole conversation. And the last thing my dad ever said to me was these nuts. And I carry that with me to this day. Next day, that was a Thursday. That Friday, everything was cool. I texted him. He was going to the movies with his girl or whatever. That Saturday morning, they told me, like, everybody told me the same story. Like, my Uncle Larry told me the same story. He walked. He did his normal walk because he had to, you know, rehab his heart back to normal, right? He did his walk. He went to the store to buy his can of dip. He didn't put a dip in. He started praying mad hard. He was like, God, forgive me for my sins, forgive me for what I did wrong, and God, help me for this next life I'm about to embark on. He went to someone else's house, went upstairs, took a nap, told everybody that he loved him, but I'm tired, I'm going to take a nap. Took a nap, did not wake back up. I got to the hospital, I touched his hands were still warm. He had a smile on his face. And that gives me comfort at night. Like I low-key, like, sometimes, like, when I'm bored on weekends, if I'm not working or if I'm not doing anything, because, you know, your dad, like, you know, you're supposed to chill with your dad. You know, your dad's supposed to be like your best friend once you're older. So, you know, I'd be like, yo, Dad, let's go do this and that. Let's go mudding. Let's go drive the cars around. Let's go racing, this and that. And I'll be like, I'll call the number and I'll be like, damn, I got his phone. What the fuck am I doing? You know, it'll hurt, but, you know, I gotta realize that he's gone. You know what I mean? He's moved on. He wants me to be happy. Word. Exactly. It changes your perspective, you know what I mean? Exactly. 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 Like, bro, like, I feel like, yeah, bro, I understand what you're saying. Like, now, like, I raised my nephew from when the time he was like a year old to the time he was 3 or 4. And I always felt like that big bro or fatherly figure there to, like, everyone. Like, everybody would call me Big Bro Charles or Charlie or Uncle Truman and this and that. And, you know, small stuff like that will warm your heart, because, you know, you don't get a title. Like, you get titles, people that don't know you, they'll give you titles for doing stuff, but they'll never know you for being like an uncle or a fatherly figure or a role model or this and that. But bro, I fucks with you. I sent you a friend request, didn't I? Alright, let me check. Check my notifications, yeah. Alright, let's... Are you, hang on. Hail Sabin, yeah. Are you a Black Rain? Alright, bro. But yeah, man, it's not cause I'm drunk, it's not cause of anything, cause I'm sober. I drunk like 2 hours ago, I'm straight. It's just, when it's just like when something starts telling me to talk to somebody and we get into conversations like how we started, because I bet you never believe like how we started this conversation, it would end like this, yo.
Well, you can still talk to them later.
Exactly. It'll hurt you. And it's crazy. And it's crazy.
Come. Cuddle.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I remember
It's 12 o'clock.
exactly, like
Love you.
exactly. Yeah, bro, one thing I learned, bro, when somebody trying to talk to you about some real stuff, if the other situations can be put away, like if it's not that serious, put it away and talk to that person, because you never know. Like that time, the last time I talked to Cameron, he looked like he wanted to tell me something, and I went home thinking that, like not knowing he was gonna kill himself even before. Like I texted him, I was like, Cam, anything you need to talk about? He's like, no, bro. I'm like, bro, if there's something you need, fucking say that, you know what I mean? And I got aggressive, like I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got aggressive with him. I was like, bro, spit was on your mind. He was like, bro, I love you, you my bro, I'ma crack jokes. And he started cracking jokes and I started laughing, but I lost focus, and me losing focus turned up to me going to my girlfriend's house and finding out that he killed himself. And you wanna know the last thing he ever said to me? And I tell this joke to everybody. It's not racist, it's not nothing. He was like, bro, you know what the last joke he told me was? He was like, what's the difference between a Mexican and a park bench? And I was like, what? He was like, a park bench can support a family of 4. And I was like, damn, that's where I got that joke from, babe. That's the last joke he ever told me. And that's fucking horrible, but it's horribly funny, like, yeah. I remember he told me another joke. He was like, I don't know, like, since I'm a smart person, you know, I'm always gonna think of the historical fact. He was like, how do you get a Jew girl's number? And I was like, Jew girl's number? He's like, you roll up her sleeve. And I was like, I laughed at it, but when I thought back of it, I was like, Jews back in the Holocaust, girls, they didn't get no tattoos, they went straight to the Infernus. And I was like, Cameron, what?
Love you.
But you know, it's just the thought of it, you know, on site when they say it, you think about it, and it, like, you know, it comes out, it's funny, you know.
I know you want kisses. I know you do. Look at you. You need kisses.
Whose?
For life.
Oh, what game you playing? I probably never played it before. I peeped it earlier. Like, let me go to the party menu. Yeah, I've never played that. Let me peep real quick. No, I got Black Ops in now, but I'm not really like doing nothing. But man, bro, like I don't even like. At first, like my boy lend me all his Call of Duties on old gen like PS3, and I played like through the story of some of them. But after the story, like I played Black Ops 2 because the story was like I was into it. Like Black Ops 1, I was into it. Black Ops 3, like any other story mode on Call of Duty games, I don't fuck with unless it's just zombies. Like I don't fuck with nothing in Call of Duty besides zombies. People tell me like I played it for like an hour and it just felt like copy and paste. Like I could have sworn I played Modern Warfare 2. I just couldn't get the audio because I had it on DS. So I was like, I just played the missions. Like I would drop bombs. I got to the end of the game, and after that I was just done with it. But like I played it for a little bit. Yes. Have you ever played Black Ops? Like I've never felt so emotionally attached to like like the only game that ever made me cry was The Last of Us.
I've never seen you play it in person.
That game is so fucking, like on next gen, is so beautiful, bro. Like it's so emotional, like shit that you think would happen, and you know it's just simple shit like somebody dying like out of the blue, like cause you know you play with this character for so long, you know you've been through this and that, and they're gone, and it's like, yo, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like it kind of makes you think like, yo, if I was in this situation, how would I make this go down, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the game, I ain't gonna lie, I cried. Like when I was playing, like I cried, yo. Like some shit on that game got me emotional. Cause like there was a like I'm not gonna spoil it. Like it was like a father that. All right. I won't spoil it. All right. No, bro, it's old, but it's still #1 on the charts. Like I think like 2012 it was #1, and then they remastered it, so 2014 it was #1. And like on a scale from greatest like games of all time, I think it's like #3 or 4, I think. But it's in that top 5 though. It's in that top 5 because oh my god. It's not necessarily it's about zombies, it's about like post-apocalyptic and shit like that. But yeah, it's got, if you want to call them zombies, you can call them zombies, but they're not really zombies, they're just infected. Like they're not, like zombies, they don't got no control unless someone's controlling them, but they're like on instinct, like it's a disease. So it's like they have to do this to survive, or if not, they're gonna get like more sick and more this and that. So I don't really think of them as zombies. Zombies eat people to either turn them into more zombies or just to eat them because, you know, they're cannibals. But you know, other than that, nah, not really. Yeah, they're hella intelligent. Like they hear you, like they hear you when, like they don't have eyes, they hear you when they move. And like when they're onto you, they make this clicking noise, and they alert others that like someone's in the area. Like yeah, bro, you think that's creepy? Like the noise, like when you're all by yourself and you ain't got no backup and you're in the dark, and when you like pivot around a corner, because there's no pivot. It's not like a regular shooting game. It's like a regular person that doesn't know how to shoot a gun, they'll shoot it, they'll go like bow, and then they'll go bow again. So it's like when you like peep behind a corner and like someone's there, you're like, oh shit, is it real? Are they dead? Are they moving? And when you pivot around that corner and they start moving towards you, bro, it's like a Resident Evil walkthrough, yo. Like it's crazy. Exactly.
Jump in the first one.
I'm telling you, it's a good game, yo. It'll have you thinking. Like, I played like Which ones? I played it with my stepbrother like years ago. It was the one where the blonde-haired dude was fighting Zathura, like it was like a crossover or something like that, and the dude was fighting with one hand. The thing is, like, the thing is that everyone points out, he's like, yo, he's fighting with his left hand, and I'm like, that's how I remembered him. Like the music was in it, like Zathura, dun 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 Zathura. I'm telling you, that was the best one. Like the Kingdom Hearts games, bruh. Kingdom. No, go ahead, bro. You good?
Never mind, stop talking. If you heard me.
Their forces have worked beyond even my
Yeah.
understanding.
Please, you must help me. Only together can we prevent the destruction of your world.
I'm telling you.
That's not good. Hello? Can somebody help me?
Bro, I'm trying to hook on to that new Kingdom Hearts game that's coming back out. Like, I've been holding on to that for a good minute. Bro, like, Kingdom Hearts second game to make me cry just by the opening. Like, cause when I was little, I didn't really understand emotions, so like, when the lady would start singing like the sad song, I would just feel some type of way. I'm like, bro, what is this feeling? And so he left the room, but he left the camera in there and I didn't know. So like, I would just be watching and I'm like, what's going on? Why do I feel so sad? And then like the ending would come and I started tearing up. And he came back in and he saw me all teary up. He was like, got you emotional, didn't it? And I was like, hell yeah, what the fuck is going on? So, you know, we went back and watched it and he saw my face and everything, like how my face lit up at certain parts of the opening, and I was like, oh my god, like.
The worm must be taken to the sacred place. Only then will you have the means to repel the unearthly hope.
Word, like the second Kingdom Hearts game, the best one.
Form must be directed. Only then can we prevent
The first one is hella good, but the second one, bro, I wish I can just go back in time for one day, 24 hours, and play every single PS2 game I had, yo. Siphon Filter? Oh, I never played that, but I heard people talk about it.
the shifted slightly, wrenched from its rightful place. Many of the souls who inhabit it have succumbed to the darkness. They are echoes of themselves, trapped.
I think I played it. I can't remember what it was about though. Yes! What? Bro, tell me you remember Ninja Gaiden, bro. I think it's called Ninja Gaiden, I think.
Maneuvered myself to a position of relative advantage.
What? Like every time I go into GameStop, there's always one in there. Like, I'm like, why haven't no one bought this yet?
Just kidding. Just want to know the date.
Bro, I can't remember which one it was, but I knew it was one I had for like DS, and it was like I was like, this isn't real, because I never played a DS game that had blood in it. Because, you know, growing up, my mom wouldn't let me play shit like that, but you know, I got it from a friend. You know, I killed ninjas and shit like that. I'm like, bro, this not no Naruto game, bro. This some real shit. Like, he was slicing niggas up and doing everything and moving boulders and shit and going underground. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Only by invoking the beast can you find the items you need. You must explore the unexplored.
What? You may not be a Naruto fan, but I know you played Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, bro. Like the old ones, like the old PS2 ones. bruh, if I can go back in time and play that game for like 5 minutes, I don't care if I have to unlock characters. Like I just want to play that shit for fun. Like, oh my god, like it was so intense because me and a friend would always play it, and like I could hear it now, like the music and everything, and us changing maps, and like the side support's character saying, "Get it together when you're losing." And like the ultimate the ultimate jutsus and stuff like that, like the filler jutsus and stuff like that hadn't even come out in the anime or the manga yet. I'm like, bruh. It's crazy how like time flies though.
Up close? You guys really stink.
You right, bro. I'm telling you. Like, it's just crazy how much I've been through, and now I can sit here and say that like half the things I own in my room I pay for with my own money if I had to beg, scrum, or work for it. Like, it's crazy. Like at 15 years of age, like I started buying my own stuff. Like either it was like back to school stuff, binders, this and that. I had to grind, bro. Like every game, most of the games I got in my room, if it's not Christmas, if it's not for my birthday, I got it myself.
Your sins have allowed others to
If it's not clothes, I got it myself. Like I go get a pair of jeans and I come back and get a t-shirt the next week or whenever I got a couple dollars on me. And now I'm so blessed, I'm making so much money, I can spare bread for my brother, get my girlfriend, whatever, and help my mom with bills, yo. Like, it's so crazy. Hell yeah. Sooner or later, I'll have to get out on my own.
I feel as though something's about to manifest before me.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, there you go. Oh!
I'm telling you, wake up on the weekend, like, don't even have to be you, can be like, hang with your girlfriend, like lay in the house all day, or go out to eat, or go to the mall, and you don't have to buy nothing, just go walk around. Exactly. Sometimes people just go to the mall and chill. Sometimes people go to the mall and just buy food, you know? Huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This area's condemned.
I don't even know how you open those things.
Exactly. Like ain't nothing else better to do. I mean, if you ain't got no money, what else are you gonna do? Exactly, like
Man, y'all move fast.
like I remember one time my girlfriend knows how hard I've been trying to get like a t-shirt. Like it's not even a big deal, it's just the fact that it's a t-shirt and I wanted it. And the thing is, I couldn't order online because I didn't have the money like that or a debit card to like get it. Yeah, I'm talking about the Bullet Club t-shirt. So I went out and I walked through the mall and like they didn't have the shirt I was looking for, and it's crazy. So I got her a shirt and I got me a shirt, and we were walking around. I was like, babe, let me go back for one more shirt. And I walked in and it was, and literally by where I bought my first shirt, the shirt was there.
Second,
Not be the coolest story ever, but you know, it's like a goal.
These clothes are made by the finest tailors.
Not really, but you know, she right next to me. Nah, she white.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I guess I should try some kind of clever maneuver here.
All the time. I done deal with it now. Like at first it was bothering me because like I was like, we were like 17, 17, 18, like, and we don't hang out at all we could do was video chat. But now she comes over, like, cause my mom, you know, she didn't really like fuck with shit like that, but now she lets her come over. She knows how hard, like, how her parents are, so she lets her come over and like spend time with me, and we do everything together. And her parents, me and her parents still don't see eye to eye, even though they say it's not color. We all know it is. But at the end of the day, bro, like, whoever you got is yours. Like, no one can take that person away from you unless they're willing to be taken away. Hell yeah. Babe, are you happy?
Yeah.
She said, fuck yeah. Word, it's like we all can't get together and get along.
It's like go to the mall, spend time with each other. For reals.
Exactly.
Ah, you little pawn.
Like, it's crazy how you can pull up. Let's say you pull up to like an African American party, you know, and like a white person will pull up and they'll look at him like, what the fuck is he doing there? But if like, exactly, like, you know what I'm, like, I'll pull up, like, I got white friends, I got black friends, I got Mexican friends, I got Japanese friends, bro, that live in Japan. Like, I'll talk to them the same way I'm talking to you. Like, I'll bring it to them real the same way I'll bring it to you real. Yeah. Alright, bro, it was good talking to you, bro.
Yeah, give it.
Yeah, I don't got to go to work tomorrow.
Sit down. You okay?
Nah, I'm good, babe. Alright, bro, I'll catch you. Good talking to you. I'm about to leave the party, too. Alright. Nah, man, it's what I do, you know. Anybody willing to listen, I'll talk, you know what I mean? No big deal. But alright, bro. No problem, bro. Be easy.
You can turn it off. We can do something else.